Hi guys, I'm Denali. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about my love for music. I don't know if I'm going to make this in like an autobiography style or, random rant. I think it's going to be a rant. My love for music started pretty early on in my childhood, seeing that, I was always around people who were doing things that are music related. More specifically, people who were dancing. So my mom's side of family, they were pretty active in like the JCDC festival scene and basically just like Jamaican cultural dance in general. That's something I always grew up around. When my mom and I were talking, she used to always tell me about, or rather when we used to live together, she used to always tell me about how when she was pregnant with me, she used to listen to a lot of Celine Dion and stuff like that. So my life has always been intertwined with music. When I became a teenager, I started living with my mom and my stepdad. He's a guitarist, and I used to always see the guitar and I was so curious. I was like, I want to learn how to play. The way he was teaching me, I didn't like. So I taught myself. I think I started in grade 6. I started playing the guitar around that time of my life, and I didn't start getting better until I started high school, which was 2016. No, that's the year after. I started high school in 2015. But yeah, I started getting more into music since then. When my friend at the time, she started introducing me to different artists like in the rock scene, Panic at the Disco and all those good stuff. And man, I still remember how I felt the first time I heard Death of a Bachelor for the first time. Rock music is the foundation of this whole thing. Yeah, very fond memories. Anyways, continuing on, I got into Russies. I transferred from the high school I was going before and I went to Russies. And I started expanding my borders more. I started listening to more music. I started listening to dancehall. I started listening to R&B. I started listening to hip-hop. My dad and I used to bond over music also. He introduced me to the likes of Jimi Hendrix, Black Sabbath, Metallica, Led Zeppelin, a lot of rock bands. And honestly, sometimes I wonder how I still listen to rock music, given all the stuff I went through. Music keeps me sane, and regardless of some of the memories I may have as it relates to certain genres, I still try to listen to them because my love for music kind of trumps the drama. But yeah, in the 9th grade in high school, I discovered hip-hop, or rather new age hip-hop because I was always listening to old hip-hop. My mom used to listen to a lot of Tupac, a lot of Biggie Smalls, a lot of sadly, but I don't listen to him anymore. We all know why. I listen to a bunch of old music, but grade 9 is when I stumbled on hip-hop, and when I tell you new age hip-hop, XXXTentacion, Lil Pump, well, Lil Peep, sorry, scratch Lil Pump, Lil Uzi Vert, Trippie Redd, X and Kendrick. If you know me, those dudes make up a good chunk of my music history, especially Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar's music helped me a crap ton in high school. Kendrick and X. During that time of my life, I was going through a lot of stuff. Crap ton of stuff. I don't know if I'm ever going to openly talk about a lot of them because, I don't really want certain stuff about my life on the internet. Nonetheless, XXXTentacion and Kendrick Lamar were footstool of my healing through music. Specifically, Damn by Kendrick Lamar really helped me work through a lot of religious trauma, a lot of other stuff that I never really talk about, but more so religious trauma. It helped me process a lot of stuff. There is never a time when I don't want to geek out and talk about Kendrick Lamar, his melodies, his writing skills, the artists the producers that he works with. Fucking insane those people are. They're so good at putting beats together, sampling from great fucking records from like the 80s and stuff like that, and they just know how to work with Kendrick, work with his eccentric mind. And with X would have been so much cooler had he gotten the chance to, you know, continue his life. And it hurt me so much in high school when he passed, because like he was just starting to go through an evolution. Like he was just starting to change, and his music was starting to blow up, and I was like, damn. Then he just lost his life. It was so hard to process. And I know like a lot of people are like, oh, you don't know this guy, he doesn't know you. I'm like, the music, man, you don't understand the music. But yeah, after all of that happened, and I got a really wide array of music genres in my playlists. If you could see my 9th grade phone: classical music, hip-hop music, R&B, house, EDM, soul. I listen to a crap ton of genres of music, and I'm immensely proud of that. Seeing that I want to be an artist, I have drawn inspiration from so many of these people while writing my own tracks, and you have no idea how much music makes me feel like I want to explode. I would rant about it all day. Like, I follow these people, well, subscribe to these people on here, Tracklib, Digging the Greats, because I love to hear about the history and the background of the artists, the tracks, the samples, the drum kits. I'm obsessed with every facet of music, especially producing, because that's really what I want to do. Not just like be a singer-songwriter, I want to be a producer too. So I fucking can't wait to get my laptop. That is really what I need. I really need my laptop. Producing, knowing the nitty-gritty of the music, really hits me. That's why I learned to play the guitar too, because I like to be in the process. I like to feel what it feels like to build a beat from scratch and make a song from that beat. There's something so intimate to me about music though. I feel more safe, and I feel like myself. I feel like I don't have to mask. I feel like I don't have to pretend when I'm listening to music. I absolutely am enamored by the fact that humans can really make something this beautiful. I live in my Spotify. Live in there. Like I think the hours for Spotify on my phone is like 9 or 10 hours. Especially since I got earphones back, thank goodness, I've been in that shit listening to music. I love the bass, I love the message. I mostly listen to Kendrick these days. I know I'm selfish to my earbuds, but I've been listening to T-Pop all year. The experimental jazz, the poetry, the politics. Kendrick is a mastermind. I don't want this video to become a Kendrick video. This video is about music. So fast forward to when I started to live here. I didn't have my guitar. I didn't really have anybody I could geek out about music with like this. And it was a hard thing for me to deal with. And I lost a good chunk of myself because of not being able to engage with my healing medium in the way that I've always been doing it. I don't hate where I live. I just don't feel free enough to express myself. Until like this year, I started to stop holding myself back and doing what I want to do and being me. And that's been working out quite great for me, honestly. I'm not stressed anymore and started listening to more music, listening to more genres. I started listening to drum and bass this year, dreamcore, and I also started venturing more into other subcultures like punk and other stuff, and goth. God, goth music is amazing. Also, while I was in primary school, I won the parish final silver medal for JCDC in music festival. I am always so fucking pissed about how I got silver. So I was playing Ode to Joy on the recorder. I held the last note one count too long. And since then, I've had a boiling hatred for music theory. That's a whole different story. I'm gonna document my journey of learning music theory on here. Yeah, that's a good series idea. I love my mind. But yeah, I was in JCDC too. I danced, but I mostly wanted to do stuff as it related to music, like singing and playing the recorder. Yeah, that's a bit more about me. Since I started my YouTube channel, I've been really thinking about pursuing my music career again. And for once, I'm actually really excited about making that step again, because I really want to share my artistry and my love for music through my music, because I'm a damn good writer. I can put pen to paper. And I am creative, and I hate the fact that I am not in a space right now where I can get all the equipment I need or want to make my music, but one step at a time. I'm being patient. I know that life moves unexpectedly, and I'm not trying to force its hand, so I'll just sit and wait patiently. I think that's the video. I don't know if this is gonna be long. I hope you loved it. I hope I didn't weird you out with geeking out over music. And I hope you come back for the next one. Toodles.